And we are live. Welcome everybody. Today we have a special guest, one of the guys who put for all of us something very special, one special lights. They started about 6 years ago, and today they are one of the best companies. They do lights for all of us, all types, bikes, A-bikes, skateboards, electro skateboards, one wheels, everything you imagine. If you go to a walk, you can have a Shrek light and you can enjoy it. It's not going to be so dark for you. You can do lots of things. Today we have Eric, the co-founder and COO from ShredLights. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
First of all, for everybody who, I think everybody knows you, but just for us to talk here in Europe, to know a little more about you, and everybody in the world who's going to see it, tell a little more how everything started. I have some videos. I'm going to put it in the same way that you can explain to the how comes this idea to start these lights.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm from Minnesota originally. For those of you in Europe, it's in the northern part of America. It's really cold and snowy there. So in 2013, I decided to move out to San Diego to go to university here at a university called San Diego State. And at San Diego State, they have an incubator on campus where you can start companies and invent products. And so it was there that I originally found the ShredLights team. And there's actually another guy who had kind of thought of the idea and the brand name and had already actually started it. And while I was in the incubator one day, I saw a poster on the wall for ShredLights. And being a skateboarder my entire life, I was like, this would be killer. At that time, I was skating to and from class. And having night class and stuff. So I kind of faced that problem of skating in the dark. So I thought it was a great idea. And I reached out to the small team at the time. And that was basically fall 2013 and started figuring out how we could make, really durable lights that would hold up to skateboarding. So kind of the video you're seeing here. So this was in 2015. Basically from 2013 to 2015, we were doing a ton of research and development and prototyping of products. So a lot of 3D printing and just trying to figure out, from the inside out how to make a durable light. And it was really cool. We did our Kickstarter in 2015, and this is when ABC News came. And that's actually the incubator that I'm talking about. It's called the Zip Launchpad. So ABC News came and did a story on us, which is super rad. I think that was really kind of verification for me. We put in, 2 years of work up to this point. And so to get on the news and be able to, show this to my parents and my friends and everything was a really, really exciting time for us.
And when you started, my friend, that was like, do you imagine that is going to be so big like today? Because you are today, I think, the #1 company in lights for all of us here. Because in the beginning, you start with skates, electro skateboards. Today, you are with, I think, all different. You can. I don't think you can use it in everything.
Yeah. I think early on we were really focused on trick skaters, street skaters that were going to skate a stair set or something. And we were kind of misguided. They just don't need the product. And when we started the company, I didn't know about electric skateboarding yet, but I was commuting on the board. So I think at the beginning, I definitely knew that there was a lot of potential for the idea. It was just a matter of figuring out like where and how it's going to provide value and to who. So as we kind of started to figure those things out, I started to believe in the idea. And then around 2016, when we bought our first, so there you can see, so those are some of the first 3D printed lights that we made. And this video, as you can see, is focused on street skating. And that was kind of where we wanted to start, which actually turned out to be kind of good because the abuse that street skateboards take is even more than, electric skateboards and stuff. So we were kind of trained to build like extremely durable lights and always be conscious of like, these lights are going to, get beat to hell while riding. So we were able to kind of get our product there. But yeah, I think once we found electric skateboarding, then I really started to see the bigger picture. And even today, you know, I just am so excited about the next 50 years to come with electric skateboarding. I think it's only going to grow. And, you know, like one of the first times I rode an electric skateboard, it was pretty clear to me that this is something I'll do my entire life. You know, it's not just like a new hobby. And since it's a lot safer than street skating, I knew that, you know, it's something, yeah, I can be doing the rest of my life to get around. So, yeah, I think now we have a lot better idea of kind of where we're going and how big the opportunity is.
Yeah, this is fantastic, because the first time I see your lights, I have lots of lights from you, and I think everybody has lots of lights from you, different types here. You can put in your hat. If you have a problem with your car, with your bike in the evening, you can stop. You know, you can use your hands. You are free to use it, and you have like this tripod. You can use it too. You can create it for yourself,
Yep.
or you can go to the shop from you guys. You have, I think I have all the types of amounts what you give us.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting because early on, like, we were trying to make these lights for street skaters, and one of the key requirements is that the lights could be taken on and off. And so we really kind of got set on that design of having its removable light. And it wasn't until, you know, we started selling lights and stuff in 2016, we were still really focused on just making skateboard headlights and taillights. But then a ton of our customers reached out, you know, hey, I love using this to walk my dog. You know, I went snowboarding with it. You know, I was fixing my car in the garage, you know, the garage lights went out. So I threw on a ShredLight. So we kind of started getting inspired from our customers. And we thought, you know, hey, we developed this quick release attachment mechanism. There's really a lot more ways that we can utilize that rather than just, you know, on skateboards. And so that was about 2 years ago. And kind of since then, we've been really focused on making more and more mounts. So now, yeah, like you said, you know, you can use them on your hat, your bike, your helmet, and all these different areas. And, you know, it's really exciting now how, like, seeing all the new ways people use them.
Yeah, and the important thing, you listen to the guys, because I see lots of years when I started, I see you in New York and lots of different places with the riders, and I see that you listen to your customers, and you disassemble the SL-200. I think,
Yeah.
and that I think that was I think the first ones, they are fantastic. I love it. I have it till today. But I think the second one, you change everything.
Yeah.
And,
so once we got those first ones out, the high beams that you're talking about, we got a ton of customer feedback from electric skateboarders. That was when we kind of started to hit our stride. And, you know, we really, really appreciate all the electric skateboard community, because everyone is really vocal and they are constantly giving us feedback on how to improve. And it's cool because it's not like someone's like, you know, hey, your product sucks. People are generally like, hey, I love this parts of your product, but you guys can improve this. And so people are like really helpful to, you know, point us in the right direction. And then, you know, it's on us to execute, but it's really cool that customers are so willing to give us feedback and help us improve the products.
Yeah. And how many time do you take to develop the second generation like this one, what we are seeing now?
The SL-200 was about 9 months of development. So at this time, we were kind of just settling into our office space where I'm at right now. And we were expanding our rapid prototyping capabilities. So early on, you know, just getting accurate prototypes before we can get into manufacturing was really tough. So with the SL-200, we're able to get a couple new 3D printers, SLA printers, which are really high resolution. And then my business partner, Kyle, is our lead engineer, and he was able to use these 3D printers to make some really fast prototypes. So, you know, for a solid 2 or 3 month stretch there, he would have a new version of the light, you know, every other day. And then we would be going out that night, testing it, breaking it, giving him feedback. And then the next version was out. So, you know, we were able to make like 50 to 100 different versions, you know, just in that 9 month period because of our prototyping capabilities. So now that got us ready for the SL-1000. And now, you know, it's something we really always try to improve and take pride in, is like our ability to kind of create these prototypes and test them in-house. That way, once we get to manufacturing, you know, as many kinks as possible are worked out.
Yeah. And you know that you changed the world for all of us.
I'm happy to hear that. That was our goal.
Yeah, that was something. I think when we see the first time we as skaters and everybody, one wheelers, everybody was like, we are in the dark, and one day to another day, we find something was not expensive. It was the battery was lots of life. You can make a ride of 2-3 hours, and you have a good light, and you can put it in your pocket because that is small, and you can put it everywhere you like it. Then the second one, you show that we can take it everywhere. You can put it inside, you can put it in your one wheel, on side, on back, all the different places. You're going to have a special place for the ShredLights. The ShredLights,
Yeah.
you can use it everywhere. And if you don't have lights in your home, you're going to have a ShredLight.
Exactly. Yeah, we see people do that.
That's
Yeah,
my idea.
I think one of the cool things that we've definitely seen is like, one electric skateboard isn't enough, and a lot of people have a one wheel and an e-skate and maybe a scooter, and it's like once you kind of get one electric vehicle, it's only a matter of time before you get your second, third, fourth, and it's fun to have different stuff. So that's kind of where our mounting system, we're really excited to provide value there. So that way you just have one light, and like you said, you can just quickly flip it between all the different stuff.
Like you see in this video from you, that you have lots of bikes there, and everybody is using the ShredLights, and that is amazing how you guys change it for everybody to use it, to enjoy it, and have lots of fun. Because in the night was always a big problem for all of us, and today I think you change it, and now with the new one, because now we have a new one and the new baby. That is, I think yesterday you start to deliver.
Yep. So that's why I was a little late. I was actually just packing orders over there. So we've been packing, hundreds of orders every day, yesterday and today, and we should be, getting all the first orders out this week, which is so exciting. I like the launch is fun when we dropped our launch video and everything. That's exciting to share. But yeah, this is really when it gets exciting to me, is like seeing, hundreds of packages going out all over the world, and knowing that, these lights are going to last out there for years to come. So it's kind of crazy, like, looking at these pile of packages, but like really thinking about where all those lights are going, and, what each light's going to do, in different people's lives.
And I think that is so fantastic. The lights, when I see the first time, I was like, oh, that is something. Oh, because 1,000 is.
It's
we
bright.
are talking
It's
about
bright.
we are talking about 5 times more than the 200. Yeah,
that's why we had to put the warning label on there. These things are serious lights.
That is a fantastic, and the videos you are created and shows everything what the people wanted, because everybody was satisfied with the new ones, the 200. I think the 200, they are fantastic, but there is lots of people who sometimes they ride it in dark places, and that was very important for all of us to have a special one. I think it takes about 3.5 hours to charge it.
Yep.
And how many hours can you use it?
So you can get 90 minutes at the full 1,000 lumen brightness. Personally, like the last couple of weeks, I've been using mine at 500. I ride home from the office every night. I like to ride the one wheel, so I'm going 15 miles an hour or so, and 500 lumens is plenty. And then at 500 lumens, thanks Tim, and at 500 lumens, then you're gonna get 4 hours of battery. So that's kind of where I use it. And then if I'm going through a dark patch, I'll quickly bump up the brightness. But yeah.
Yeah, that is perfect. Can you now show us a little more about your new product? I know you have it there.
And, so I got the box here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess we can kind of get into it. So here's the packaging.
Yes.
Really similar to the old packaging. Open it up here.
You can give it the specifications of the product for everybody to know.
Yeah. So pull it out here so you can actually see the light. So it's a aluminum die-cast body here that you can see. So really nice, like military grade feel to it. We're really pumped about this new USB-C cap. It's much more durable than the SL-200, and it's covering that USB-C. So with this new cap, we're able to get IPX7 waterproofing, which is a step up from the SL-200. which is really good. Yeah, so as you've been saying, 1,000 lumens on full brightness. You can just turn it on with any of the side buttons here. Bump it all the way up there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a it's a real torch. And then as you can see, every time you turn the battery on or off, or turn the light on or off, you can see the battery level. You can also just quickly press one of the buttons. So this is really nice because like a lot of times I go out for a ride and I'm not sure how much battery my light has. So it's really nice yellow feature just to be able to quickly check it and see how you're doing. I think my probably favorite feature that's different is the threaded front cap. So with this, it makes it super easy. Let me just grab one of the diffusers here. So you get a little diffuser case included with your light. And then basically it's as easy as just unscrewing that off. And then you can put the front diffuser on, screw this back on. And then boom, and now you have a totally different lens on it. So now instead of it being a focused, small circle on the top, it will be a really diffused beam to cast the light further left and right. So yeah, that's one of my favorite features. It's cool because like I can't decide which one I like the best. I'm always kind of switching between having the diffuser or not, depending on what I'm riding. So it's really cool to kind of have one light with more options than just the built-in lens.
And the question is like this: before you always have these kits, you can call it these sets. You're going to do the same one with this one with a 1,000, or you're going to sell it individual?
Yes. Yeah, we will offer it in kits. We did introduce our new pack builder in November, which basically just allows you to kind of build your own pack. So this is just so that, you can kind of pick your price range and then figure out how many lights you want to get within that. But yeah, we do want to do more pre-made packs in this year and kind of have, more just preset stuff where you can kind of just decide, I want this pack or this pack. But yeah, we will be doing that.
Yeah, we're going to go here now for another thing. We're going to go to for everybody who don't know his channel. I'm going to leave all the links here for everybody to see. Here is his website. Then you can see it. You can have in helmets, skateboards, scooters, one wheels, bikes. You can go there and you're going to find it everything. Then if you like to buy the mountings, you're going to see lots of different things. You can buy it, and it's very easy. How many time are you taking now to ship it?
Good question. So at the moment, we still have some lights left in batch 1 that'll be here in 2 weeks. So basically, as of right now, if you were to order, then your light will be shipped in 2 weeks. We do have Chinese New Year coming up in February, so our production facility will be on holiday in February. So we'll probably be out of stock again in February, and then we're hoping to be in stock shipping now, from March through the rest of the year. But we'll see. So far a lot of people have wanted the light, so it's kind of hard to get right now. But we're doing our best to increase manufacturing and get more units ready.
Yes, fantastic, my friend. Then I just want to tell something. Hey guys, sorry we started. That was a little fast. I want to say hello to everybody is here in a live stream, like the J Boston team, Tom, lots of people. I cannot tell all the names. A-Board, Spider, all the guys. If you have some question, Eric is very busy in the moment because he was trying to ship you all the ShredLights. He wants to be promptly. I think that is fantastic from him. First of all, I want to thank him very much for coming here because I'm a small channel and shows how Eric is fantastic with the small communities. Like people are starting in YouTube and everything. Not so many people give the chance for us, and I see lots of videos from him with the other YouTubers and small YouTubers, and he's always there to help the community. I see him in lots of rides. He has lots of friends. I think he's a big community guy. That's why we bring him here. That's why I invite him, and he tell me in 2 seconds I'm going to come now, so no problem. and I know you don't have so many time for us, but I just want to tell that that's very important. But now, what is for you? What is what you thinking now with this light? You came to one light that is 1000. That is very strong. Do you going to go another level, or you think that is enough for you?
I think, yeah, no, that's a good question. I think in terms of how fast most people are riding, like I've been riding the backfire at 28 miles an hour with the 1000 lumen light. It's plenty of light. So I think in terms of brightness, that's definitely, at the time we're definitely not planning on making anything brighter than that. And I think once you guys see, the 1000 lumen light, and without the diffuser onto the focus lens, you can see like up to 100 feet in front of you. So I think it gives you plenty of time to start reacting to stuff, even at 25 miles an hour. So I think now that that was kind of our goal with this, is just have that one super high lumen light that's really going to help you, see where you're riding. And then now that's going to allow us to kind of work on other products. Now that we've kind of checked that box and we have a product that is really going to help you see in front of you, we're excited to kind of start working on other products besides just, really bright front lights.
That is the question here from Tom. Maybe you can answer.
At this time, I don't have the exact number off the top of my head, but we have about 40 ambassadors worldwide.
Yeah. One days, it's going to be in part days. Is going to be Johnny the legend, from Involve. He's going to be the next invited for us.
Oh, SoCal legend. Yeah. Joe,
He's going to be here, and he's an ambassador for you or not. I think he's
nice.
Ambassador.
Yeah, he is. Yep, he's actually doing a group ride this Saturday that I was going to go ride him with.
Yeah, and how do you because when you create these lamps, how do you came to this idea to change it for like 200 to 1000? What was it? Was the people who write you and tell it, can you give us more power? Lots of power.
I think kind of the main thing we kept seeing over and over is, ShredLights are great for being seen, but not as good for seeing in front of you. And so that was something we really wanted to address. And, we saw it, we used the lights as well. And, some of these boards now going 25 miles an hour or faster, you do need a lot more light. So we kind of recognized that, and we wanted to kind of, have something that did help you see in front of you and not just be seen.
Okay, that is fantastic. Then when you created the video, I see that now the amounts, when you see the light now, you created the lamp very big in the front, but in the back you make it to pass in the trucks, in every truck.
And as you can see, see on that X-Way in the picture where the battery pack ends, there's literally 2 millimeters between the end of the light and the battery pack. So it just gives you a sense of, our space to design a light this bright was really, really confined. So that was super challenging for Kyle and the rest of our design team to kind of come up with. So, I think people need to kind of take that for how much space we have to work with. It was really, really challenging. But, we weren't scared of it, and we spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to dissipate the heat because, when you're operating at 1000 lumens, the light gets super, super hot. So, we had to kind of take into consideration all the heat that we have to dissipate to keep the light running. Because, if the light gets too hot, it can overheat the battery and then, it just stops working completely. So, trying to dissipate that heat. But then as you saw in that picture, there's barely any room on skateboards. So trying to kind of find the balance between heat management, but also making the light small enough that's going to fit on those boards.
Yeah. But do you have just for the front lights, or you have to the back too?
The SL-1000 will just be a front light.
You're not going to create it for the back, the red light.
No. So yeah, the whole focus of the design is driven by that 1000 lumen LED. So red LEDs don't actually even go to 1000 lumens. They're a lot dimmer. But we kind of have a separate project that we want to work on for taillights. And we really just wanted to focus on the white light for this model.
Because we see the video showing how big is this light? How far you can go? That is like
Exactly, yeah.
amazing.
It's crazy.
Like insane when you go to the, I don't know, you can go everywhere. You don't have no problems if there is no lights. Look at here, you can see everything.
It's
That is
crazy, yeah.
insane. That is really insane for you guys who are there. That is the evolution from ShredLights. ShredLights is very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful lamps. This ones and the other ones, you are selling the two of them in your website.
Yep.
You sell to Europe. You have lots of companies who work with you, like Involve, I think so. But
Yep. We got a
yeah.
distributor in Europe, and we're working with most of the Evolve distributors in Europe too. So those are a great place to get it. And then our website, we do ship worldwide, but yeah, we definitely suggest buying from a European retailer. And we do have our first batch of lights getting to our European distributor in the next 2 weeks here. So if you're in Europe and you're looking for your local Eastgate shop to carry the SL-1000, it should be 2 or 3 weeks here, and they'll have it.
Okay, that is fantastic, because for the people to know here, because I try to find something here, but in the moment I don't think there is lots of options for us in moment in Europe. That's why it's very important for us to know how many time that's going to take it, and then we can start to buy it, because I love to buy it. I have a lot of them. I'm a big fan of your.
Yeah, thanks.
I like it. I think that you make a fantastic job. And now, for me to ask you, when you start this, what was your background? Was you are a skate person, or what was?
Yeah, it's a good question. So growing up in Minnesota, I was really into snowboarding in the winter and skateboarding in the summer. And then when I got out to California, I got into surfing. So I kind of, like all these board sports to begin with. So I think, getting that into electric skateboarding kind of perfectly made sense. And living in San Diego, most stuff is within 10 miles and there's always bad traffic. So it's really nice to kind of, be able to ride an e-board. And I think, like, on a personal level, I really got into electric skateboarding just in my daily life. And then to be able to kind of align that with what I do for work has just been, very, very amazing. And I'm really blessed to be able to do it. As far as technical background, while I was at STSU, I got a degree in film production. So kind of all my classes were just about making short films, where I kind of learned a lot of camera techniques and story writing, script writing, that kind of stuff. And now, like all the videos you've been showing, I've been able to create all those videos, which is really exciting because, being one of the founders of ShredLights, I have a really good idea of, our product and what it does and what we want to show. So now I don't have to, hire a different videographer to come in and then tell them, what they need to get. I kind of can just take the camera straight out to a group ride or go ride with my buddies, and I kind of know what needs to be shot. And then kind of outside of that, I've just been really just getting a crash course in entrepreneurship for the last, 6-7 years. So just been learning a ton about business operations. I see, a lot of people have been shouting out Andrew at the customer support, learning a ton about how to be effective with customer support. And Andrew's been really, really good taking over that role. And then also just helping with the product design. It is really exciting. I do get to have some part in the product design. While I'm not, working in AutoCAD and actually designing the product, that's Kyle's job. I get to give him feedback. I get to test the stuff, and I get to, give him ideas about stuff we can make. So it's, I get to kind of keep a hand in all parts of the business, which has been really fun.
Yeah, like Tom tell here, I have like Tom tell here that you have an amazing custom service. That is very true. Every time I contact you guys, that is very fast. I have a very fast answer, and I think that is one of the important things in the companies. A lot of companies don't think about that, and I think the customer service is very, very important. And for the ShredLights, if you have a question, if you have something to buy it from them, you're going to have an answer very fast, and they deliver you very fast. Is the same. Is the same for you when you how can I tell, when you when a customer yet, like I'm from Germany and I want to buy from you in America, is not a problem for you and the people who are selling in Europe, or you can sell it too?
We can, yeah. So we can ship global from our website. We did just offer a way to pay for duties and taxes. That's kind of the main challenge with shipping globally is we're not, it's really tough for us to be able to tell you if there's going to be duties and taxes on delivery. So that's why we definitely encourage you to support our European retailers, because they're going to give you the best, they're local, they understand the duties and taxes, and they actually pay those when they first come in. So they have a little higher retail price, but you're going to get it in a few days, and it's going to be less hassle. So we do ship worldwide, but like I said, it's definitely good to support the European retailers, and I think it's just a smoother and faster experience.
So I buy it. I buy it all the time to involve here in Germany, and they are very fast. In one day, they send you that. I never have a problem. If they don't have it, then they are the first one to recommend you to buy it in America, or they say, okay, it's going to be in several weeks. We're going to have it.
Exactly.
We have here today the Lazy Rolling together. Everybody's here. The Stuttgart from Germany, they are here. Everybody, guys, for you guys who come here now, I just want to ask you something. I'm not the guy who asks. If anyone wants to subscribe. That is very good for the channel. That is very important. But that is not for me. I don't like to. You are free to do whatever you want. If you want to put a like, that is going to help the channel and the community. And now we're going to go for another thing. I think you're going to have something very new that everybody's going to love it. I see you last time, and I want to show it, and you're going to talk about that. Is this
nice? Yeah, the jacket. Yeah, that's actually that is SoCal Legend in the jacket. He was helping me out with the shoot that night, so I had him model the jacket for us. Yeah, I mean, I think we're really excited to kind of keep thinking out of the box, and what are more ways we can help people see and be seen, because the SL-200 and SL-1000 are both good ways to do that. But I think there's a lot of ways to increase your visibility at night. So apparel is something I've been super interested in for like 2 years. So this was a really exciting project to kind of finally get out there with the reflective jacket last fall. I've been wearing it every single night. It's kind of just nice, like I think when you're riding at night, at least for me, I'm riding on the side of the road, and I know cars are coming past me, and I can't see them until they're past me. So I, get a little scared, but like having lights and being as visible as possible does really make me feel safe while I'm riding. And I feel like, okay, I'm staying at the office late tonight. I know I can ride home at 8 p.m. in the dark because I have, all these lights plus the jacket plus, all this different stuff. I think it really does make a difference, on how you feel riding. And I think, feeling confident and feeling safe while you're riding is really irreplaceable. So I think the jacket is just another way to do that, and keep an eye out for more kind of stuff like that from us down the road. We're excited to keep expanding.
This is and the way you put it for the helms, that is fantastic. That is so easy, and you can put it and take it out very fast. I think that is a fantastic thing you make it to. And the jacket is for the evening is brilliant. And if you have the option for everything. You guys, you think in everything to work, and that was amazing. Just for me to tell you guys, now we have the so-called legend. Everybody knows him. He's a fantastic guy. He comes from USA. He's going to be in the channel. Thomas is going to be in the channel. The Lazy Rolling is going to be in the channel. Lots of people are going to come here. Guys, I don't want to take your time no more, my friend. If you want to show something for us, please.
I think there's a couple of questions, actually. I think I was in the middle of talking, so I missed a couple. But maybe let's see if there's any other questions. I think I saw one about tail light that someone had asked, so I can answer that.
Yeah, all the questions you want to answer, my friend, because I don't want to take your time. I know you are very busy.
Appreciate it, yeah.
And the important thing you explain for us. But
yeah, I think I think someone had asked, I think it was eBoarder asked about the brake sensing taillight. Yeah, I mean, I do want to say that we are, thinking about our next taillight and what kind of features it has. Brake sensing has definitely been a pretty highly requested feature by us. So yeah, I guess keep an eye out in 2021. I can't share too much yet, but we are working on a new taillight, for later this year. And just the same way we improved our headlight with the SL-1000, kind of look out for some similar improvements with the 200.
Yeah, my friend, thank you very much. I hope everybody go now to his website, buy it, because it's going to, like Eric tell.
It'll ship in 2 weeks. We have a few left in the first batch. So if
Yeah.
you're watching and you want SL-1000, you can get it in 2 weeks if you're ordering today. But yeah, after this, we'll probably be sold out for most of February.
Let's see if he keeps no. I'm going to put all the message from the guys here if there's
Cool,
something.
yeah. Yeah, good question. He asked if the ShredLights fit underneath the Evolve. So the short answer is they do not fit underneath with the standard mount. I did actually publish a fit guide on our website. Here, Nelson, I can throw that link to you. Basically, you can put it on top with the standard mount, and you can put it in the center, so it's kind of a single headlight. Or the sticky mounts are actually a great way to get them underneath. So if you do really want the light mounted underneath the board, then you can just put a flat sticky mount underneath. And I just sent Nelson the link to the blog. If you check out the blog, I have some pictures in there showing how the sticky mount mounts underneath.
Give me a second, and I put it very fast for all of us. And we are. Yeah, that is the way to do it.
Sweet. So yeah, if you scroll down a bit, you'll get to the Evolve section.
Okay.
Yeah, a little further. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so that's how you can do the sticky mount right there. So the only thing is you just gotta make sure to place it far enough back so you can take the light on and off. You get a tiny bit of shadow because it shines into the truck a tiny bit, but it's honestly pretty good. So like, I was really stoked to figure this out because I also kind of like to keep my lights under the board for a cleaner look on top. And so the standard sticky mount has actually been a great little fix for that, for keeping all your lights under the board.
But you can put it in the top too.
Scroll up a tiny bit, and you can see go up. Yeah, right there. So you can see you can flip the standard mount to the inside and kind of have that single light on top, which
that is perfect.
Yeah, at 1,000 lumens, you don't need to. You can. I know people out there will do it, and it's going to look sick. But honestly, one light in the middle like that is plenty of light to see from there.
I think that is a fantastic light. And the important thing, now is the people. Everybody wants to have more and more lights. That's why I ask you if you're going to sell it in sets, because you're going to see that it's going to be. That's why I make you one more question. These lights, they are very powerful. For the people who's going to buy it, that they have to be a little be careful with the cars and everything, because
yeah, definitely. And we, I wrote out some very specific warnings in here, but that's kind of, while we do want to equip everyone with really bright lights, like we want to take some responsibility, for when people are using them out in the field. So definitely, if you're putting them on your skateboard pointing straight out,
put it like this.
Right. Yeah. Point it down more. And that's a big reason I like the helmet light. Like, I mainly use it on my helmet because, for one, it provides a little better light cast since it's from a higher vantage point. But also when I'm like going by someone walking their dog, I can quickly just kind of bend it down, or I can turn it off real quick. And you can kind of just quickly, turn it off and on without blinding people. Just on the go.
Yeah. That's why, guys, respect the other people, that we don't have no complaints, that you have a fantastic light, and everybody's happy. You are happy because you have a fantastic lights, and the people all around you, they are not going to lose the control, or because safety, I think, is very important for all of us. But let's look to all the message for us, not to forget no one here.
Oh, that's a good question. What's the most lights? Andrew would probably have a better answer, but I would say at least 6.
Okay.
four headlights and two taillights. We've seen that a fair amount of times. But yeah, people will drill new holes in their board and put more mounts on. So it's pretty crazy what some people can do.
People are crazy. Believe it or not, I see lots of crazy things in board and everything. I'm a crazy guy, and Tom, the guy who asked you that, he loves all, and everybody loves it. Now that nothing is not here. Just having. I'm trying to put all the best custom servers. That is the true. We cannot. Okay, here. Custom boys.
Yes. So this is something that I'm really trying to focus on in this year, is trying to provide better support from our retailers. And that's kind of, we're not as organized as we could be in terms of having our retailers have additional units that they can offer warranties with. It is something I'm actively working on. But yeah, if you do reach out to a retailer anywhere in the world and they're not able to help you, please just reach out to us directly. Yeah, at the end of the day, we really look at it like, once someone buys a light, we're trying to kind of form an ongoing relationship with that person. And so, if anything goes wrong with your light, we understand you can't use it anymore. So we want to do our part to make sure that you can keep using ShredLights as long as possible.
And when you have the ShredLights, the 1000, you don't need new amounts. You can use the amounts from the 200.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. All of the same amounts. Yep.
Then you're going to chip it with someone. When you receive the pack, is going to be any amount there inside, or you have to buy it extra?
So right now we're only offering it with a mount. So you can get, you basically get the SL-1000 single pack and a mount for $79.99. Down the road, we might offer the SL-1000 as a standalone light, but for the foreseeable future, we'll just be offering it included with a mount.
Okay, now that we're going to see, is Tom again. Tom has for making a light to go around.
I mean, we've thought of, pretty much every which way you could put them onto a board. And, with trucks, it gets really tough because there is really limited space. And, with double kingpin trucks being a good amount of the market, but also just standard reverse kingpin trucks, it's really hard to come up with one design that can fit on both. And I think also in our experience, there's just so many vibrations happening that you kind of need a screwed in metal solution, kind of like we have with our mounts. Whereas any of the rubber straps and stuff that you're strapping around, that might work for 30, 40 miles, but they're not going to last, a couple hundred miles. And our goal is really designing products that are going to last for, a few hundred miles or more. We don't want to have, something that works for 40 miles and then in a couple months you got to buy a new one. That's just kind of not really our design stuff. But yeah, that being said, Thomas, I think if we do come up with a way, if we have a way to, attach them to the truck that are longer lasting, we're definitely open to it. But I think at this time, our S-Lock mounts just hold up for the longest amount of miles, which is kind of our main goal.
That's why I have this about 5 years. And
nice, exactly, yeah.
Still working. I don't have no problem.
I love to hear it.
Yeah, I have. I don't know. I have, because I buy it before the sets from you. You always sell the sets and everything. I think that is fantastic. I have lots of boards, lots of guys, and for us, it's always better to buy a set than one. And our friend here. This is fantastic.
Eating great.
It's going to be in 2 days here, huh? And that is going to be fantastic to have him. It's a great one. Let's see, social tension. Yeah, there is the videos. Yeah, what the weight of the
123 grams.
Okay. Okay, let's see on the website, mate. Okay, is there somebody? Thanks, Eric. So, guys, we are finished. I think we tried to answer all the questions to everyone. My friend, was fantastic to know you. I hope someday we can ride together. I hope that you visit us in Europe. For a ride, to have fun. I'm a cook. Maybe I can make something special for you.
Sounds awesome.
And I tell you, here in Europe, Cav UK from UK, the guys from France, the guys from Belgium, Holland, all of them, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, everybody, they are fantastic guys. They're going to welcome you here. They're going to take care of you because you are a special person for all of us in the community. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again when you come with the new lights for all of us. Enjoy. I hope that you work a lot, but a lot. That means you are doing well, my friend. And I hope for all of you guys, thank you very much to coming. The last words I'm going to leave it to Eric. Is like this: what you like for this year, the 2021, to happen?
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in and all the good questions and stuff. Really appreciate all the viewers out there. Yeah. In 2021, definitely, our focus right now is to get the SL-1000 shipping worldwide and get that in stock. That's, definitely our focus at this time. But I think kind of beyond that, we are definitely already thinking about the next products. We are actually setting up a product survey. So I set up a survey, just kind of trying to get some feelers out and see like what products you guys want us to make next. We do have some of our own projects and stuff already, but it's always good to hear from you guys. So make sure you're signed up for our newsletter. We'll be sending that email out here next week, and it'll just give the whole community a chance to kind of give their input on what ShredLights should make next. And yeah, that'll be later 2021. But first, yeah, we're going to take that opportunity to hear from everyone. So stay tuned for that survey, and all your answers, are going to be really taken into consideration by our design team, and help us make even better ShredLights than we did last year. So there's no stopping here.
Thank you guys. Subscribe if you have the chance. Give a like. Help Eric. Eric is a fantastic guy. He's a community guy. I think he deserves it because these three guys from this company, I think there are three of you.
There's two of us co-founders, and we have a team of about 7 people now.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, for all the team of ShredLights, I thank you very much for the fantastic job you make for all of us, because now we're going to have a better one ShredLight. The other ones is fantastic too, but now we're going to see more and more.
Yep.
We're not going to. And I hope you all the luck of my life, my friend, for you and your family, and stay safe.